everyone. I made this series of videos about my Sage Goddess stuff that I acquire in the classes, a little bit about the classes that I'm taking. Every once in a while I'll mention. Anyway, I did this haul about a month ago, and I think I did a video like that was a prequel to it, and I decided I didn't want to put it up for whatever reason. And so, with that said, I just wanted you to understand it, so I'm just putting this little clip in, and this is the part one of the haul. I'm thinking I'm going to put all three parts up this week, maybe today. I think probably just this week. And then I'll be on to something else other than a Metaphysical Monday, even though some of these videos might come up not on a Monday because it's all kind of together. But there'll be more metaphysical videos in the future discussing different topics and stuff like that. So, and from different hauls from different companies too. So those things will be coming in the future probably, unless I decide it didn't go over well enough or something. I don't know. Sometimes I make a decision that way, as a lot of YouTubers do. Anyway, without further ado, here is my little mini series of Sage Goddess hauls that I will be putting up this week, if not today. So we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Hi, welcome back to part two of my Sage Goddess, how I found Sage Goddess, and this is more of a haul. Now, I mentioned in my last video that I found Sage Goddess during this time when I was having some strife in my life, and I had been looking in different types of metaphysical practices, and I knew I never wanted to be a witch, but I needed to find out about things. And in college I had a course that studied all different religions, though we did not study witchcraft at all much. It was very, very little touched on. But then I don't know that Wicca was that prevalent in 1978. This would have been when I had that particular class. Anyway, I've always been interested in religion, always have been a Christian and very religious. I converted to Catholicism when my son was a year old because, as I had mentioned in my previous video, I had this cousin who never did convert to Catholicism and raised his children in two different religions, and I wanted my children to have a solid foundation, and when I was ready, I converted to Catholicism. This is why it is very difficult for me to leave the church, and I was having such difficulty going to any church. But after going through some of my soul shift lessons and getting in touch with myself, finding out how to breathe through some of the feelings that I have of empathy, because I will feel the pain of others around me in church, and so God was kind of protecting me, I think, from that until I could handle it. And now I can go to church when there is a church open. And I had a very wonderful Christmas where I went to midnight mass, and it was just beautiful. And I mean, for me, it was just beautiful. I don't know if it was for everybody else, but for me it was. So in the Sage Goddess Soul Shift community, I even found a few other people who are Catholics. We are of all religions, and it's just a wonderful place to talk about and support each other. And a few of us wanted to pray the rosary, and so, you know, that might happen for some of us. So Athena herself has a Christ-conscious connection, and this is why she couldn't take the final steps, she has said, into the Wiccan community that I believe it was, but anyway, into a more metaphysical community. But anyway, but I'm not going to say what Athena does or doesn't do, because that's her thing. But anyway, I'm just mentioning that because it was like I'm listening to this person, and then I found out that she has very similar beliefs to mine. So that was another bonus for me. Anyway, so we're going to get down to some more of my stuff, and oops, my little butterfly is deciding to poke out here, and we're gonna put the butterfly back in, and I'm gonna try to, because it was falling out. I have a little bad hair day going on right there. There was a loop sticking out, and so I thought, oh well, this is a good time to put my butterfly in right in that spot. But of course, that's the spot where I have less hair, so yeah. It's not going to want to stay there necessarily all the time. So here we go. I want to get more things out. We're already 4 minutes in and I don't have anything unboxed. So this could end up being a 3-part haul, but that's okay, because then I have 3 videos to put up sometime. Now I'm filming this in June, but I might put this up at a totally different time. And I'm using my tape to hide my address that I got from my ModCloth haul one time, that I wasn't really, I don't know if I ever put that particular one up, because I was kind of, this was in their surprise box and I wasn't real impressed with it, and there was a whole thing with it. But yeah, it ends up, you know, sometimes what you get isn't always, you know, you think it's bad, but it ends up being good. So first of all, I see that I have a little ring here. I have some really nice ones, but I bet I have a sphere in here, and that's a sphere holder. And then she usually has some little extra goodie. Now the other box that I unboxed in the last video, I probably took it out. This is the Palo Santo hand sanitizer that she makes right now, and she's been giving away some samples of it, which is much appreciated in the time of COVID. And then again, these are larger pieces, so she has some sage and what they're about in these little bags. Now if it's a smaller piece, like when I got this citrine from Sage Goddess recently, this citrine necklace, it was right in one of these bags with the metaphysical properties of citrine, and then she had the sage with it. So sometimes it's presented that way. So, and sometimes you get the tissue and some bubble wrap, and sometimes you just get bubble wrap. And I think it has to do with the size of the piece. So let's open the bigger one first and see what we have. And it is a sphere. Now I believe this is a garnet sphere. Let's see if I am right. Yeah, I do believe I am. Just had a really small bit of sage there, but that's okay. Oh, there's the sage. This is the sage to bless it with, take all negativity away, and release it into the smoke. The stone of extreme manifestation, this stone opens, and this is, oh, I am wrong. This is arphadevisonite. Arphavedisonite. Arphavedisonite. It's a different name. It's ARFVEDSONITE. Okay. And I'll maybe take a picture of it and write it in the and maybe even take a picture of this so that you can see it. The stone of extreme manifestation. This stone rapidly opens the third eye chakra, sending the universe to your heart's desires. Carry with you, place in a medicine bag or pouch, hold to the third eye and root chakra during spiritual work. And I think I'm not likely going to be carrying this around unless I really have nothing else in my purse. But the third eye is here, and you know, I might hold that in meditation and prayer. And it's definitely a very beautiful purpley kind of stone with lots of, this looks more like quartz right here, but it's really, really, really pretty. And I'm going to set that behind me for now. Let's see what this one is. Okay, so now this I'm going to have to tear off and I apologize that I couldn't pronounce that one, but there was a little, the type was beautiful, but it's a little hard to read in that particular font. So I was having a little struggle there. Now, this is preonite with epidote. And I just love these. The green is the epidote. And this is like this particular ring I have on. And they heal the healer. And I will read what they are to you a little bit. And preonite with epidote is a heart chakra stone that heals the healer. Preonite helps you maintain boundaries and practice self-care while you facilitate healing for others. Epidote is grounding and protective and calls in abundance. Carry with you, place in a medicine bag or pouch, hold during spiritual work. So, preonite with epidote. Now, preonite is, I do believe, related to the amethyst family too. So I don't know why I'm thinking that, but I'm going to look that up sometime, and I will let you know. But it just does seem that I used to know that, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know that. Anyway, so those are my two spheres that I got in that particular box. Now let's see what I have in this. I have another box from Sacred Treasures, Sage Goddess. And this is a huge one. So this will probably be the last one that I do in this particular haul. This seems to me like it might be a kit. What I have here is hand cleaner again. So it's that same stuff. And then I have lots of little packages. And I have another piece there. These big ones here. Oh, one of my things is on back order, the Cutie Pie Magical Rainbow Fluorite Owl. So that will be coming sometime. So they had a little note. And let's see what we have here. Again, I have another little sphere holder, which I'm going to put those kind of over here. And it has my information about something in this wonderful package. So I'm going to leave the big ones for the next video. And we're going to undo these. Start putting my bubbles in here. And this is what's in this one. And we're going to see what it says. Now, these were not bought in 1 month, but over the course of a couple of months, I kind of saved them. But anyway, so I have this little beauty. And I believe this is going to be, and my sage, of course, which I'm going to keep in there for now. And this is an amethyst point, a crown chakra stone that opens channel to higher realm for peace, balance, and unity. It's purifying and detoxifying and supports spiritual evolution with aura treatment. Amethyst is magnified to become the ultimate stone of peace and divine clearing. Carry with you, place in medicine bag or pouch, hold during spiritual work. Now, I love this piece, and sometimes I have a friend that I might try to gift this to if I can. Sometimes these become gifts to people, and so I tend to buy a whole bunch, but then they end up being gifts. So it's very possible that this may be a gift for someone at some point in time. So I'll work with it a little bit and then decide if it might be better homed to that person. So that is something I'm going to think about. Or I might order them something like it. We'll see. But I have a person in mind that I want to gift something from Athena to. So anyway, so now here's another one. And we're coming up on 16 minutes. So I may finish with this particular one. And this one, I have a scent. Now, Athena is, at Sage Goddess, is a perfumer. She's an artisan perfumer. And what this is the Ishtar perfume. It's very, very fragrant. I could smell it right away. And this is my first one in this kind of beautiful little bottle. And it is quite potent. And I can definitely smell rose in it, and it has a whole bunch of things. So, the Ishtar perfume. So that was also in this box, and I'm going to put that over here. I'm going to put that over here for right now. And I may, after I finish with this video, I might just be taking a little break and walking a little bit. I have 2 more packages for your next video and 2 big things from this particular part of the haul. So I could have opened these just as individual boxes and still not had time. Anyway, I don't like it to go too much longer than this, so I'm going to just stop here, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and please stay tuned for more of this wonderful haul.